Welcome to Lesson 86, Volumes of Pyramids and Cones. Our objective is I can compare the volumes of similar solids. So we know how to find the volumes of right solids. That is, volumes of shapes that have a single base and then come up from the base at a right angle. Okay, we know how to do those, right? And we find that by the volume is the base times the height. Okay, this time we're going to be looking at shapes that aren't right solids. So for instance, we have here a cone, right? This is a cone. And we're going to be looking at, if I take a cone that has the same diameter and the same height as a cylinder of the same diameter and same height, then we find that 3 cones have the same volume as 1 cylinder, which means that the volume of a cone is 1/3 times the base times the height, as if it was a cylinder, right? And I know that I can just do the volume of the cylinder around the cone times 1/3 will give me the volume. So let's go ahead and try and find the volume of the cone. We're going to use pi for pi. So the volume is equal to 1/3 times the base times the height. Okay, so normally I would find the base is a circle, so pi r squared for the base. My height is just h, and we're going to do 1/3 times that. So my radius is half of 20, so that's 10. So 1/3 times pi times 10 squared. I'm going to use dots, I think, instead of parentheses, times the height, which is 21. So 10 squared is 100. 100 times 21 is 2,100 times 1/3 gives us 700 pi. So V is equal, the volume is equal to 700 times pi. Of course, we're in units cubed, right? We're looking at cubed units since it's a volume. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one on your own. Now that you've tried it on your own, let's do it together. Let's find the volume. Let's find the volume of this cone. We're going to use pi for pi. So the volume is equal to 1/3 the base times the height. So 1/3 times pi r squared. Okay, so 3 squared is 9. 9 times 1/3 is 3. So I'm going to have 3 pi times 5. 3 times 5 is 15 pi. Remember, we're in units cubed for our volume. 15 pi units cubed. Now, let's look at pyramids. Okay, a pyramid is basically part of a cube. So I can take a cube and divide it up into 3 pyramid shapes. And so here I have that. So the volume is equal to 1/3 times the base times the height. So let's find the volume of this pyramid. Okay, so the volume be equal to 1/3 times the base times the height. So this base is a square, right? And what's the area of the square? Well, 90 times 90 is 8,100, right? Centimeters squared for the base. And what's my height? My height is 50 centimeters. So 8,100 times 50 is 405,000. Then I want to times it by 1/3, and I'll get 1 135,000 centimeters cubed will be my volume. My volume is 135,000 centimeters cubed. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one on your own. Okay, now that you've tried it on your own, let's do it together. So using a 12-inch cube of clay, Taylor makes a 12-inch high pyramid with a 12-inch square base. What's the volume of the pyramid? Does he have enough left over to make another pyramid? Okay, so our pyramid has a square base. So 12 times 12 is 144 units, or inches squared, right? We're in inches. Okay, so the volume of the pyramid is 1/3 times the base times the height, which is 12 inches. So 144 times 12 is 1,728 times 1/3 is 576 inches cubed. So that's one pyramid. Let's see if we have enough to make another pyramid. So let's find the volume of the whole cube. So the volume of the cube is equal to 12 times 12 times 12, which is 1,728. So if I subtract off 576, now I have 1,152 left over, inches cubed, of course. So yeah, I definitely have enough left over, or Taylor has enough left over to make another pyramid. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.